Within the Republican Party, the role and strategic choices of Donald Trump have increasingly become a major point of tension ahead of the upcoming midterm elections. The Senate leadership and the party's top management have begun to view Trump's still powerful influence over the party base not as an advantage, but as a serious risk factor if utilized incorrectly. Specifically, Trump remaining neutral in critical states or issuing late endorsements brings about a scenario that could lead to Republicans paying heavy prices both financially and politically. The core concern of the party leadership is that Trump is playing the role of kingmaker, the actor who determines who wins and who loses, according to his own political calculations. Grand Old Party Senate leaders argue that Trump making his side clear early and definitively in certain states would make intra-party primaries less grueling and ensure that the party enters general elections with stronger candidates. However, despite these expectations, Trump prefers to remain neutral or delay the process until the last moment, particularly in states he deems strategic. Texas is at the forefront of the states where this situation is most clearly felt. Senator John Cornyn, who has been in the Senate for many years and works closely with the party leadership, is facing a difficult primary process in the upcoming elections. It is stated that the three-way race will likely proceed to a runoff, triggering an extremely expensive campaign process. According to Grand Old Party sources, if Cornyn loses this race and is replaced by Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, who is closer to Trump but a more fragile candidate for the general election, it is calculated that Republicans would need a campaign budget of at least $200 million to hold the seat. The primary issue for the party leadership is the necessity of spending such a massive financial resource on a state like Texas, which is normally considered safe. Grand Old Party executives emphasize that using the same funds in much more competitive states like Georgia, Michigan, New Hampshire, and even Arizona is vital for maintaining the Senate majority. Trump's failure to give an explicit endorsement to Cornyn strengthens this risky scenario by clearing the path for more controversial names like Paxton. A similar picture is unfolding in Georgia. This state, to which Trump has attributed great importance during and after the 2020 process, carries as much symbolic value as it does strategic value for Republicans. Despite this, the Grand Old Party is preparing for a scattered three-way race against Democratic Senator Jon Ossoff. Many strategists within the party believe that if Trump were to reduce the number of candidates with an early endorsement, it would both calm the primary process and ensure a clearer, stronger opponent is fielded against Ossoff. However, there is a different calculation on the Trump front. It is stated that Trump believes choosing a definitive side in Georgia could risk the already fragile Republican majority in the House of Representatives. Sources close to Trump indicate that he acts by considering not just the Senate, but the general balance of power in Congress and his own political maneuvering space. For this reason, Trump follows a policy of deliberate uncertainty in states like Georgia. In conclusion, this tension within the Grand Old Party is not limited to candidate preferences. It is seen as a reflection of a deeper debate regarding the party's post-Trump identity. While Senate leaders want a more disciplined and cost-effective election strategy, Trump is trying to keep his personal influence and maneuvering space at a maximum. How the conflict between these two approaches concludes seems likely to determine not only the upcoming midterm elections, but also the direction of the Republican Party in the years to come.